have to go to like 4:30 because there's no one on here. Trying to start when it gets to at least to 15. If it gets to 15. Hi. About 40 seconds. You can't even see the blonde on my hair. Hi. Alright, let's jump into it. If you're at the channel message, someone is surprised that you're addicted to something that is healthy for you. Alright, I don't have any channel messages, so I'm just going to hop into the message. Alright, we have Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck, so this is outward thinking. So this is thinking about something that is outside of you. So this is thinking like it is around Christmas time, so this is like thinking about getting other people gifts, or this is thinking about why someone was sad when you seen them earlier, or this is like thinking about how someone is doing. This is like checking on someone. This is like doing something on behalf of another person. This is like you see someone struggling and you offer a hand and help. All right. So anything outside of you, this is this message. All right. So I'm just going to jump into it. We have karmic laws. So this is a season where you're experiencing a lot of karma in a good way, though. Karmic law is usually good karma. When it just says karmic, that means something from the past or a past life. So this could definitely be a mindset that you inherited in a past life. Maybe you were of service, or maybe you were humanitarian in some type of way, or maybe you really took care of people. If you're a part of the royal family in any type of jurisdiction, you really took care of the people who were under you. All right. So yeah. Of course, now this could definitely be someone else thinking about you, trying to do something on your behalf, bringing you a gift, giving you something like that. And I'm kind of getting like there is a difference between doing something just to get like some type of praise or approval or a step up, and then there is a difference from doing something genuinely in your heart. So I'm kind of getting you're doing something truly from the kindness of your heart type energy. All right. Because you don't want to be seen as like a pushover or like a teacher's pet or something like that. But it really doesn't matter how no one sees you, because honestly, it just doesn't matter. Like, all right, so we have witch. All right, now with the witch card in this type of message, this is doing spell work on behalf of someone else. Maybe you see someone is having a really good time, a really hard time, or maybe you see someone is dealing with some type of witchcraft, voodoo, spell work, sorcery, and they don't know how to get it off of them, or they don't know how to shake it, and you're going to do some type of witchcraft, sorcery to help them get out of a bad situation. All right. We have Sagittarius ended up coming out. It is Sagittarius season. We have black, and then we have Aries moon. So with the black here, this is definitely when people say like most black people are angry and mad. I'm not going to get into that today, but usually that does come from, it's like a regressive type of energy. So kind of like considering your past and what you've been through in the past, and then taking whatever that is and bringing it into the present or the future. With the Aries moon coming out, there's a lot of fire here. So I do see you being excited about something. I do see you being fired up about something. I do see you being excited, liberated, happy about whatever this is. Like the channel message said, you are addicted to something that is healthy. So of course this could be like you're eating healthy food, or you're going to the gym, or you're doing Pilates, or I don't know, anything. All right. And then we have spirit guide. So yeah, someone is a guide to you. All right. Someone is doing something in your highest, they're doing something in benefit of you. It's not to not benefit you. We have the Emperor card is here. This is usually a masculine energy, so this is a man. All right. Now you can be in two different energies right now. Either you're dealing with a man and you're not really feeling him, or you're not feeling men right now. So I'm not sure if you're turning lesbian or gay or whatever. But you're not feeling this Emperor card, okay? But whoever this Emperor card is, maybe they can tell that you're not feeling them, or maybe they can tell that you're put off by them, or maybe they can tell that you're trying to stay away from them. So they're doing things to help you in little ways. All right. We have the Eight of Wands. All right, so the Eight of Wands is my positive thinking card. It's enthusiasm. It is inspiration, motivation, something like that. All right, so just be weary, be yourself, because you never know that you could be motivating somebody to keep going, keep pushing, keep striving, whatever it is. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the tables are turning in your favor. We have the Queen of Swords and the Hermit card. All right. So if you are going to school, or if you are juggling multiple things, all right, someone sees that and they're going to help you in some type of way. Maybe someone's going to buy you groceries, or maybe someone's going to help you with your groceries, and you live on the second, third floor. Maybe someone is going to, I don't know, you're in the McDonald's line and someone pays for your meal. I just see like people just doing good things. Now, this could definitely be the holiday spirit that is upon someone and they're blessing you. But I do see a blessing here, especially if you are in school, or especially if you are studying something, or especially if you are working two jobs, or you're working tirelessly, or you just had a baby or something like that. I do see someone blessing you. All right. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So there is a Capricorn earth sign energy that's all up in their head, because they're the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords could be strategy, it could be sabotage, it could be a setup, it could be something like that. Now, a setup could definitely be like something that ends in a bad way, but it can also be something that is set up to make you happy, set up to make you joyful, set up to make you liberated. I don't know. All right, but there's a Capricorn somewhere, they're stuck and they're worried, because they're trying to out strategize you, but you don't have a strategy. So I don't know. So it's kind of like they're like kind of like going against the grain, trying to do something or hurry up and do something when you're not even thinking about that at all. All right, so it's a Capricorn. All right, or Virgo. So yeah, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, Earth energy. All right, now of course these people rule money. So this can be something about money. Maybe someone doesn't want you to have money. Maybe someone doesn't want you to pay for something. Maybe someone want, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of these types of messages, because it's kind of like it's like with these type of people, it doesn't matter what the season is, they stay the same. And so it's kind of like you're outgrowing someone, and it's like this message is pretty tired. Like I'm kind of like tired of these type of messages. Oh, I'm trying to sabotage you. Oh, I'm trying to set you up. Oh, I'm being malice. Oh, I'm being malicious. Like I'm kind of really tired of those types of messages, because it's just like it's Constantine. Like it doesn't matter what season it is, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter what you did. It's just someone who's always on your back. They're like riding your back. They're on the back of your feet, whatever. They're hitting you in the ass with a cart, basically. But this person is always in the same energy, and I kind of don't even want to give energy to this person or to this situation. So I'm sorry if you're dealing with this, but I'm gonna move forward. All right, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So all the knights are here. You're going to have plenty of help. If you are pregnant right now and you're afraid, okay, or you're like, damn, like, how am I going to take care of this kid? Whatever, whatever. The dad doesn't want to be there, or the mom doesn't want to be there. I don't know. You could be a single dad. You're gonna have a lot of help. But it's kind of like this person, whoever this is, that's in that same energy all the time. It's like they don't really know what to do with themselves, and they kind of project that on you. So it's like someone has nothing to do, and so I guess they do little things to you behind the scenes or in your face. It doesn't really matter. This person is very insignificant, but yet they always pop up. That's the crazy part. Like someone is very, very insignificant, but they always are around. All right. We have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Because I'm kind of getting like with that Sagittarius energy coming out previously, it's kind of like you're not thinking about this type of energy anymore. You're not giving something energy anymore because it's just like it's so mundane, it's so small, they're so small-minded, they're so insignificant, they're so tiny, they're so little, they're so mad, they're so jealous, they're so really getting that. I'm also channeling so deaf. I think that's what it's called, with Jermaine Dupri. But yeah, the Temperance card, you're tempered. All right. So it's like something doesn't even get to you anymore. So I don't know, like someone keeps trying to get under your skin, get to you, trigger you, whatever, and it's just not getting to you anymore because you've already dealt with this situation, and someone keeps trying to bring it back up because they don't change. Like this person won't change. They refuse to change. They refuse to do something else. All right, but fuck with you. So here we are again for the 50,000th time this week. Like that's what it's given. Like it's like you're, I don't know, it's like you're trying to do something positive and then someone is like combating that with negativity, but they're not significant. It's like someone wants you to talk about them. They want you to think about them. They want you to ponder about them. They want you to wonder why. But they're just so small that it's just no point. Like it's just not a there's no point. Like if you are doing this, I just wouldn't, because but you will grow and understand. Like there's nothing I can say to make you be like, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. You're gonna have to leave this person, leave this alone by yourself. And then like if you're dealing with like, I just feel like some stuff is just, I just don't want to read it. Like if you're dealing with someone and they keep doing the same things to you with the Wheel of Fortune here, like, and you want to talk about it and you want to gossip about it and you talk about it every day and da 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 da. Hey, like I don't know. I'm kind of getting like you have a very small tolerance for certain people. And yeah. All right. We have the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the Seven of Wands. Because it's like someone feels rejected in life, like in general. And so they like project that onto other people. But like I said, like this person wants to be like the topic of conversation. This person wants to be the center of attention, but they're so small. Like so it's just like with the Seven of Wands and the Chariot coming out, the Chariot is a major move that someone is making, but it's like you have little tiny trolls all around you, like basically trying. I don't they're just trying because it's like it's too small for it to get to you, so it's not getting to you. Like I'm really getting that. Like it's just not. Like it's like the time has passed for this person to get to you. And I don't think they get that part. Like they don't understand. Like the time has passed. Like their time is up, their time is over. Like they don't know, they no longer have the floor. This is even like something is closed and it's like someone's banging on the door like, let me in, but it's like it's closed, we're closed. It's the holidays. Like even during the holidays, whoever this is or whoever these people are, they're still miserable and sad and upset and da 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 da. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Strength card. All right, so with the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles here, you just have better things to think about. You have better things to talk about. All right, kind of getting like whoever this is, like you used to deal with these type of people, you don't deal with them anymore, so they're kind of like in a frenzy because you're not paying them any mind, and you're not the only one that doesn't pay this person any attention. All right, because something is like all about attention, because it's like this person feels very small, so it's like a lot of things that they do is based off of like getting attention or getting more likes or getting more follows or getting a me too. But it's just like it's just not gonna happen, it's just not happening, because it's just like you've outgrown something you've outgrown something completely, and it's not working anymore. All right, we have the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you just don't care. Like with the Four of Cups, you just do not care anymore. Like it's just because it's like a normal person will observe something. They may get hurt by it, they may get offended by it, they may get mad by it, they may get irritated by it, they may be sad by it, they may be happy about it, and then you move on. So it's like someone, you're dealing with people who do not know how to move on type thing. So it's like you've moved on and someone is still stuck in that same place. Really getting that. So it's just like when they come to you, you feel like it's an inconvenience. Like this is inconveniencing. Like this is inconvenient. Like for you to pay attention to this person is just inconvenient. Like they're just inconvenient. Like, and it's not to be mean or to be an asshole. It's just like genuinely what it is. Now, if someone was coming towards you with like positivity and let's get it, it's a new week or it's Friday, let's have fun, let's do this shit, let's party, let's chill, let's vibe, let's be in a good energy, then you would accept them. But like it's a timeout for people who just bring negativity. Like if that's all you have to offer, there's it's just nothing. Like it's nothingness. All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman. So yeah, it's given like you've reached your north node, or you're reaching a different type of peak. And I'm not talking about likes and followers and shit like that, because I'm kind of getting someone has moved on from a attention seeking. If you were attention seeking before, you're not attention seeking anymore. All right. You're someone is just really growing, and then someone else is just really not. And it's going to be a problem. This is a problem not for you but for them, because it's like they always feel like you're better than them, or they always feel like you're like it's just too much with this situation, so you don't deal with it. And I don't blame you, because it's like come on now, like how old are we, or like what are we doing, like what are we doing here? All right, we have the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the Justice, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, so you're at peace, you're calm, you're cool, you're collected. Your thoughts are together, you don't have any sporadic thoughts, you're not thinking about someone obsessively, you're not longing for anyone, you're not longing for anything. You don't need anything, or anything like that. You're just living in the present, and whatever the day brings you is what the day brings you, and whatever the day doesn't bring you, you're not worried about it. But with the Three of Swords and the Hierophant here, it's also like someone never got a chance or an opportunity to speak their mind. So when it comes to you, someone feels like they really have to speak their mind, or they really have to get this out or something like that. But it's just unnecessary, because it's like because you didn't get the opportunity to speak, which I don't see anyone like restricting someone. Someone has no restrictions, they're just like you. So like this is a situation where they say we all have the same 24 hours, we all have the same opportunity. This person just chooses to be in a negative mentality. Now this could be someone that's super depressed or super lonely or super, I don't know, but someone chooses to be depressed, or someone chooses to wallow, or someone chooses to feel bad for themselves, or someone chooses, I don't know, someone chooses the short end of the stick all the time. So it's not that, it's like someone gave you the exact same cup with the same types of straws in them, and you chose a good like you have discernment. So in this person, because they don't grow, they stay the same, they don't have discernment. And it's not that you're better than them, it's just that you've outgrown them. And I think that's the problem here, because it's like someone is about to see you getting a lot of good karma, and someone's about to see you being extremely, satisfied with the things that you're doing, and they're not. And it's not because you're doing anything too different from them, it's just that you're thinking differently than them. With the Sagittarius energy here, you're just you're out thinking them. So it's so funny because someone is trying to out strategize you, but you're out thinking them in the simplest ways, like literally. All right, we have the Empress card, we have the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the Moon card. Now this could be a whole bunch of men, all right, specifically because somebody they want you to see them as an emperor, and they're very macho, and they're the head of this, and they're like, but you just don't, because it's like almost like someone's forcing the energy. And it's like, if you are in this Empress energy, like, you're not forcing it, you're not going out your way to be like the Empress. You're just that's just the card that you pull. But someone is going out their way to be this Emperor energy, and it's coming off like fake flaw, like you don't want to deal with them. All right. And I'm not sure if they're offended. I don't care personally, but this is not my reading, this is for y'all. So yeah. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So you've completely detached from something that you and this person used to do together. If you used to smoke and drink with this person, you don't smoke and drink anymore. And that's not for everyone, because I know there's still people who smoke and they drink and they vape and whatever. It's your own personal vendetta. That's your own personal business. I have nothing to do with that, and I'm not about to do that. But whatever you used to do with this person that was toxic, you don't do it anymore. Maybe you stop sleeping with this person. Maybe you don't want to sleep with them. Maybe you don't want to engage in their shenanigans. Maybe you don't even want to have a conversation with them, and that is okay. Like, it's totally fine. Like, if you don't want to have a conversation with somebody, if you don't want to engage with someone, you don't have to. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You're not gonna reap bad karma for saying no. Like, you can say no. Like, it's totally okay. And then we have the Star card, we have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, so they're really spiteful. And it's just like, it doesn't even hurt your feelings. It doesn't hurt your feelings. You're not hurt about it. You're not upset about it. You're not lacking anything. This person is no benefit. So it's just like, okay, you could be spiteful, or you could be jealous, or you could be malice, or you could be whatever you want to be. Like, it's not affecting me. As long as it's not affecting you, I wouldn't worry about it. So it's just like, whatever. Five of Swords is also like, I'm trying to get back at you, but it's just like, it's just no point. Like, to me, it's no point. But I'm not you and you're not me. So to you, maybe you haven't grown to that point and you're like, okay, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Or I don't want to deal with you anymore. All right, maybe you're still dealing with this person, and maybe you want to hear that message where you're like, okay, well, this is what this person wants from you, and this is what you should do, and da da da. But I don't have those words to give you today. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. All right. We have the High Priestess. We have the Five of Cups, the Sun, and the World card. All right, we have with the Five of Cups and the Sun card here, it's just like, the Sun is usually happy. All right, I'm not going to take this as a Leo energy because I just don't want to. So the Five of Cups is usually someone that's happy. Like, you're satisfied, okay? And it doesn't matter where you are in life, the position that you hold, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, you're satisfied, and that's really all that matters. It doesn't matter if you're a worker or a boss or whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, that is all that matters. Or as long as you're like happy doing whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Okay. Unless you're doing like something that's hurting someone or something like that, because you do have those people who get happy and satisfied when they hurt someone's feelings or they bring someone down and stuff like that. Then at that point, it's a problem. But if you're not doing anything to negatively affect anyone, be yourself, be happy. It's fine. All right. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So basically, there's a lot of distance between you and another person because they want to stop you from being the Queen of Wands. So they want to stop your manifestations, and they want to stop you from attracting, and they want to stop you from being attractive, and they just want to stop you. But it's just like with the Four of Pentacles here, this person can't hold you back because they have no weight. This is like trying to sink someone or drown someone, and you didn't tie like something on their legs or something to like anchor them. This person has no anchor. So not it's so funny because at the beginning of the message it's like, okay, you're dealing with an earth sign and they're all in their head, but I don't really see no money coming to this person. I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that. I don't see nothing beneficial with this person, but it's like, it's not that God is like punishing them for all the shit that they do, because I don't see that. Actually, I just see that because of the way that someone thinks, it's impossible for them to manifest. And especially if someone's always concerned about other people, like, and it's like, okay, it's one thing to be like, okay, I'm gonna bring this person down today, or I'm gonna be a negative Nancy, whatever, but you got to understand, in that type of mindset, you're still thinking about someone else. And this is what the message is about, thinking about someone else, but in a positive way, not a negative way. So it's like, okay, I want you to be homeless. I want you to be without a car. I want your kids to struggle. I want your kids to fail. I want your kids to be in special ed. But it's just like, you're thinking about me and my kids in a negative way, and I'm not even seeing you. Like, I'm not even like, you're not even on my mind. So it's kind of like, this person, they're giving basically all their energy to you or to other people, and it's like they're wondering why I'm not manifesting, why is this not coming to me, why is this not happening for me, because they've already put themselves in a negative position in life. They've positioned themselves in life to be a specific type of individual, and life is giving them the life that they're basically planning out for themselves. Someone has planned this out for themselves. So I really don't know what to tell this person. All right, we have the Three of Cups. All right, so the Three of Cups is like, all right, someone wants you to talk to them, they want you to argue with them or something like that. I just don't see it beneficial. All right, now with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords coming out, they're not going to get they're not really going to get far doing whatever they're doing. So, I mean, I just wouldn't worry about it. And you have spirit guides and you have other people who have your back. So it's just like, it's cool. All right. Yeah, we have picture symbolism. All right. So someone's like, I don't know. I really don't know how to help this person. I don't even think that you should help this person, because it's not even about that they wouldn't do it for you. They can't do it for you. They don't have the words to tell you. They don't have it in themselves. We have royal bloodline, like I said, so just focus on you and whoever you want to focus on. Now, if you want to focus on something toxic, that's on you. All right. We have we have sexual energy coming out that I'm not even going to take. And then we have breeding, and we have CIA involvement, and poisoned. Yeah. So it looks like you're just minding your business, and then they're sick. Someone is sick. And it's just like, or maybe someone, like, this could be like someone is sick in the head, like they're sick. But this could also be like you're doing your own little thing and someone's worried about like who you're fucking or something like that. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, someone always is worried about stuff that is like insignificant. Like, it's like, to argue with this person is like to argue with a rock or a ghost or a brick wall. Like, I just wouldn't spend my time arguing with this person. Like, they're so small and insignificant. But it's so funny because, there's like times where you'll say like, oh, that doesn't bother me, and it actually does, but I'm really getting it just is not bothering you. Like, this person, they don't bother you because it's not that they're a nobody or they're insignificant. They are insignificant because that's the position that they're putting themselves in, but everyone has significance. They're just putting themselves in that a certain significance that just is insignificant, basically. All right. We have sexual initiation. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, someone is centered around like sex and stuff like that, and I don't see you being centered on that. I just don't see you worried about that. Now, there are people in this reading and that are going to watch this reading who are centered on sex and who want to have sex every day and who are, I don't know, keeping a man with sex. But like, it's just like, and then there's those other people who are just, they're not even worried about it. But I can't read a message and put myself and intertwine it with the message, because then that's what creates jealousy. Because if I'm putting myself in the message and I don't have sex and I don't do drugs and I don't do this, and then you do, that's going to create jealousy. And I really think that's where it comes from, because it's like people try to be relative, and in a way, you never know who you're dealing with, especially behind closed doors or behind the scenes, because like someone can be a completely different person behind closed doors, behind the scenes, and like you think you're relating to this person, and in reality you don't relate to them at all. So when they go back behind closed doors or behind the scenes, they're jealous of you, but it's all because you're thinking you're relating to this person, you're thinking they're like you and they're not. So it's like, I don't want to put my situation in this reading because that may not be your situation. You may be still dealing with that toxic ass person from 2023. You may still be fucking having sex with random people. You may not meditate, or whatever. That's your business. It's not even my business to even read or tell you or whatever. Do what you want to do. Everyone is going to grow in different levels, and I kind of think that's where a lot of jealousy comes from as well, because it's like, okay, I'm still dealing with this person, this toxic ass person that I didn't got 50,000 readings about, and everybody told me that they were cheating, and then they had an STD, and this just is an example, or something like that, and I'm still dealing with them, and I'm still in the same position, and my life is not changing. But you see someone else and their life is changing, and they're not dealing with people from the past, or they're not dealing with, like, and then you have those people who are affected by like retrogrades, and then you have those people who are not affected by retrogrades because they know how to let go, they know how to move on, they know how to grow from the past. And then you have people who are affected because they're going to be tempted by their ex texting them. They're going to be tempted about by a late night booty call. They're going to be tempted by shit that used to, it's just like everyone's in a different position. So it's like when you're doing these type of readings, it's like either you're going to acknowledge the reading and relate to the reading, or you're going to be mad and jealous about the reading because that's not your lifestyle at all. So it's like you can really, it's like you, it's really a give or take basically with these types of readings. So I just don't, yeah. We have, yeah, killed my child. So you have some people, they're having babies and they're getting pregnant. Some people are having miscarriages and they're having abortions, and some people are raising kids and their kids going to kindergarten. Your kid may be going to high school, and someone else's kid's going to kindergarten. Your kid may have just been born and someone else's kid's going to college. Everyone is in a different position in life, and that's what it's given. So it's kind of like when you do collective readings, it's kind of like it could bite you in the ass, because it's like you're dealing with so many different people. But the thing about collective readings, everyone wants to have a friend, everyone wants to feel like they're not alone. But it's just like we're all fighting different battles, right? So it's like I would rather do a zodiac reading, because it's like, okay, then all the Scorpios can group together, and all the Pisces can group together, and the Leos can group together, and the Capricorns can group together, and the Aries can group together. But in a collective reading, I'm just basically either I'm going to give you my energy or you're going to give me yours, and that's just going to be what it is. But I don't know. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords and the so you're also dealing with people who have not moved past trauma. And I'm not blaming them. I'm not going to tell them to move on. That shit was years ago or whatever. That's kind of like the old me. I would say that because I am very blunt. But like I said, if you can't even grow from, if you're not growing every year, 10 times out of 10, you're going to hold on to trauma. So it's like, I guess me being irritated that you're still holding on to trauma that you should have been let go of. Like, you know, I, I just can't, because it's like, damn, okay, some people are going to hold on to trauma because they can't let go. Like, you just can't. If you're still stuck married to somebody, you won't divorce them because of the kids. Like, come on now. It's just like, come on. It's just too much. Like, it's just too many different energies, too many different personalities. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. All right. So, and then you have these energies where like someone doesn't want you to be chosen, but it's like, okay, think about it like this. You don't want me to be chosen, but I am. So it's like, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do about that? So it's like, you want to, I'm ordained and you want me to be disenfranchised. But that's never going to happen because I'm ordained. Like, I'm chosen. So it's like, you wanting to slow me down, or you wanting to hold me back, or you wanting to reject and block me or ignore me. That's fine. But it's like, I was chosen to do this. I was ordained to do this. So it's like, I don't know. I would just think about it like that, because it's like, it's gonna be those people who don't want to see you succeed, and it's like, that's fine. But it's just like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna curse God because He blessed me? Like, I don't know. And then maybe they're gonna do witchcraft. I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. A lot of cups. So there is a lot of love around. There's a lot of love around you. All right. Even if you don't see it, all right? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, all right? So it's a lot of kids here too. Or maybe someone acts like a child, they behave like a child, their mannerisms are childish. Maybe someone's just childish, I'm not sure. All right, we have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Then someone's a liar. So someone wants to group you together with someone, and then they want to get you guys to go against each other, but that's just pointless. I don't know. Like, a lot of this to me is like, it's pointless. A lot of these readings are pointless because it's like, they're not going to allow the readings to really go forth because they want to be the center of attention. Like, these people, these negative people, these negatives. All right. So, and then someone's a liar. So if you're still dealing with a liar and you want to be with a liar, that's on you. Like, I don't know. Like, if you are okay with being lied to, okay, that's fine. Like, all right. Yeah, the World card. And I'm kind of getting like, a lot of people, they piggyback off of you. So like, they don't have this thought in their head organically. It's like, you put the thought in their head, and then they can respond. So, and that's fine too, but just remember that.